Welcome back, Game King family, to another F1 Clash video, and we're here for final round of the Monaco Grand Prix. We did make it to the final here in the Challengers GP, and we're looking at the top score right now is 348. So we're gonna try and see if we could do anywhere close to that or even better than that in this event. All right, let's go. So let me see if I have my setup right. Yep, I got my drivers and I have my car tuned to cornering. I'm not going to be changing the setup over each race to go for a speed setup, as I don't see it being beneficial to me at this point in the game. Maybe later down in the game it's going to be beneficial, but for the most part right now I'm not seeing any form of benefits from doing so. Alright, so I'm not going to be doing that. Alright, so we're going to be jumping into our event here for our first race. We are at Monaco. I did do a little boost calculation and checks to see which boost I'm going to be using for each event, and we're going to be using the boost that correlates with the track stats. So defense and cornering boost. So we're going to go for the Prince boost for the first race here at Monaco. Let's jump on into it and see how we get along. Here we go for first match on Monaco. If you haven't liked this video already, come on guys, smash that like button and hit the subscribe button if you're not yet subscribed. So there we go, Kimi Antonelli P2, Bearman P11 for us here at Monaco, and we're gonna go for the Prince boost. There we go. So we get good cornering, good defending, and some race start in there. As for the strategy, 4 laps is what we probably want to go with or Bearman, but we're going to keep him on softs. Since we have Antonelli out front, we're going to go for the mediums with him and try to go for 4 laps on those mediums and do a one-stop strategy. The sun is very hot here, so that strategy probably don't play out. And it's a real player here. Didn't notice it was a real player, and he's going mediums for his strategy. Why I've gone for the softs in the back with or Antonelli, because we want him to pick up some places with that race start that he's going to be getting at the starting of the race. So we have a nice little lead right now with our Antonelli, so we're just going to slow him down there to regular driving and try to see if our Bearman can go ahead and make up some places. We're going to attack through these corners with our Bearman here, see if we could squeeze into P5. No, we cannot, so attack again, see if we could squeeze. Alright, so we're just going to cut him down there and allow him to drive. Which boost is the rival using? He's using a Prince, and which one is that? Don't really remember the boost from just looking at their images. Ooh, DRSing in the corners, beautiful. Guess he hasn't been watching any Gaming with King video to know that you don't DRS in corners. Alright, let's see if we could cross the line with 50%. I think we could push or Antonelli to go for the maximum on these tires as we enter the pits with 50%. So that's pretty good. Now we're going to use our Bearman. Best place to use DRS here at Monaco is on the main straight here. See if you can squeeze up the inside. There you go. Picking him off. And then we're going to try to bring our Bearman into pit to come back for the medium tires. See if we can squeeze to hold. P4. Oh, we didn't. We lost out there. And once we get Bearman into pit for these mediums, he's going to have to go to finish on them. So we'll just allow him to go and get in. Now we see the rival using the DRS at the correct spot. But we're just going to keep cruising and come back to the softs for our Antonelli. I guess this boost he's using has good tire management, because his tire management looks pretty good right there. Looks spot on, and he's going to be stocking his drivers in the pits. We have 5% remaining on our Antonelli, and we're just going to boost him right after this corner so he doesn't slow down and give the rival the opportunity to get into the pits before us. Alright, we're in the front box, so we should get the jump. There we go. Perfect stop for the rival there. Didn't lose any place. Let's boost or Bearman and boost him out. And he's up to P7. Let's save back some power unit for our Antonelli here. I guess the rival is going to be using his DRS. As we are in front, we don't get DRS. So he's going to use it up the main straight. So what we want to do now is just boost so we can create a little bit of a distance. There he goes using his DRS, but he doesn't have much power unit to support his DRS to go extremely fast. And we don't want to boost or Bearman too much either on the red speed, or else he's going to run out of tires. We don't want that at all. Let's give Kimi a little bit of a defense here on the rival. Give him some support, and then we'll just boost out again to try and keep a little bit of a gap. Now we see the rival past the best boost spot, and he's now attacking in the corners with his DRS. And let's boost our Antonelli here. Got him at the wrong timing because I was focusing on the main driver, Antonelli. Alright, so we're almost to the finish line. Let's give some support. Let the rival burn his DRS, his boost there, and then we'll just boost the remainder of our boost to the main straight, and that should take us to the line in P1. Now for Antonelli, we want to time our last boost here so he doesn't lose a place on the straight. Come on, make it to the line. Oh, look, he lost 2 places on the straight. Man, that's sad that he lost 2 places on the straight there. So 40 points for us in that one. Great race from the rival. Let's take a quick look at the debriefing. So basically, same strategy for first driver, and he did the same strategy. Alright, so he has better drivers than us, both drivers, and he also have a better car, more upgrades. Alright, so yeah, pretty good race there, though. We out-qualified him because we have a better qualifying stats. But yeah, that's that. Let's jump into our next race and see how we do in that one. We got 40 points. Here we go for our next race. We're on Silverstone. It's going to be 100% wet. Let's see how we qualify here. So nice and close. P2, P11 again. So pretty nice. Alright, so we're going to go with the Eagle Boost here for tire management and speed for both drivers. And we're going to have to go for a 2-3-3 strategy with one driver, and we're going to have to go for a 3-3-2 strategy. Because we have the Eagle Boost, we get a little extra tire management, so we might be able to, let me see if Bearman get a good start, and he does get a good start, and he closes the gap to Antonelli real quick. It's up to P3. Kinda looks like he's going to take P2. Yeah, so because of the start, I was thinking that we might be able to do the 3-3 just by creating some distance with or Antonelli and kind of keeping Bearman at a distance from him, not push Bearman too much. But as you can see, Bearman is basically closing the gap to Antonelli, even though he's being attacked by the rival. He's just right there chilling. So I might just go for a 3-3-3-2 strategy here with both drivers, so I don't lose too much time in the pits or lose too much time by pitting early and not making it up back because I'm way in the back. So if I should pit Bearman here, he's going to come out about P8, or somewhere about there. So he's going to lose a good amount of time, or Antonelli, I should say. He's going to lose a good amount of time coming back in the back there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just let him go around. I'm just going to boost him in, and then I'm going to slow Behrman down a bit. And then we can see if we can make up the time. We're about 3 seconds in difference. And as you can see, we're about 2 seconds ahead. So since we've slowed down or Behrman, he lost that place. And we're gonna just boost in our Antonelli from here to create that little bit of a gap to Behrman. So we're now 2 seconds, and we slow. So we have a 2 seconds, and Behrman just flied into the pits there. So we lost about, ooh, and look at that, a safety car coming in right there. That's not good. That's not a good safety car. That's not a good safety car at all. It came in when we're in the pits. Not a good safety car at all. Alright, so we're gonna probably go back to pit on lap 7, because it's 2 laps the safety car is gonna take now, because it came in the pits. So it's gonna take this lap 4, it's gonna take lap 5, and leave us on 3 laps to go. We might be able to do the remaining 3 laps though. I'll see. Maybe we could push our drivers to do the remaining 3 laps. Let's keep them on this conserve, so we take the least amount we could take from the pits, from the tires, and see if we can get 3 laps on them after this 2nd lap. Alright? So we're just gonna go for it. We're gonna wing it and go for it. We're gonna go for it. We're not going back to pit. We're gonna see if it works out that way. So we've caught up to the safety car. It's nice. Let me get a screenshot for the thumbnail. Beautiful. Could use that for the thumbnail. But yeah. There's Behrman right there. So we didn't lose too much time on our pit stop. Plus we have a little bit of pit time with the boost here. Alright, so everybody is on fresh tires. Compare our tires to theirs. As you can see, their tires is just a little bit more worn than ours, but we're at 70%. Now we're gonna restart the race. Let's boost. We don't want to burn the tires too much, so we don't want to boost too much, but I'm going to use the DRS right about here with both drivers, see if we can pick up P1 and P2. Alright, there we go, picking up P1 and P2. And then I'm just going to cut down here as Behrman takes P1, leaving Antonelli to hold down P2, and then we're just going to cruise for the most part here and try to keep our Antonelli nice and close. 50% we need for 2 laps, so we're going to run out of tires, so we're going to have to go to pit. We're going to run out of tires, but the thing is, will the rest of the pack go to pit as well? Yeah, I think we're going to have to go to pit. We're going to run out of tires, so we're just going to go in now. Yeah, these tires are not going to be making it at all. Not going to be making it at all. I just have a power cut. My data should be able to kick in and keep the race going. Come on, data. Data for the win here, guys. Data for the win. Oh, my data is at GG. Oh my god, my data is having problems as well. Looks like the first race is going to get disconnected because of the power outage. And there goes my event. Here we go for our next race on Austin, Texas. We we just had a power outage on our second race, and yes, you guessed it, we got 3 points. Alright, my data didn't kick in. It was there, it kicked in after, so we still got 3 points. Alright, let me see which boost we're going to use. We could use the Movember booster, but I don't have a lot of that. What else do I have that I could use? Time's running out, time's running out. Alright, let's go for, yep, time is gone. And there goes my event. Anyways, it's already gone, so I might just race normally here. So perfect start from Beerman without a boost, that's nice. Great start from Beerman with no boost. So I might as well just finish the remainder of these races without boost. I'm already down massive 47 points. 45, 44 points because we got 3. Alright, so P1, P2, we're gonna go for the 3-3 strategy. One stop here at Austin. So we'll keep going. We got DRS on Lando Norris here. So we're just gonna cruise behind him until we hit that main straight. Alright, we don't want to lose too much positions, Beerman. Norris is pulling away. I guess he's on the soft tires. We're gonna hit that DRS there. Beerman, hit that DRS there. So we didn't close the gap to Norris. Beerman picked up at least one place. Norris is on the soft tires. Should go to pit this lap. Nope, going around for 3. So this Lando Norris tire management is really good. He could go 3 laps on softs. So he's going to be difficult to recatch since he's doing 3 laps on softs. And we don't have any booster fixed anyways. But the Movember boost is pretty good for this track. Was looking for another boost, which is a SAR boost, as good tire management and power unit. Let's go into the pits here. No stocking, barely, so we're losing a little bit of time to our Beerman. Not too much. And he's back out in P6. Should be able to pick up some place. We're gonna charge up a little bit of the power unit. Lando Norris should be back when he's on the hard, so we might be able to catch up with DRS. We have 3 laps of DRS to catch up to Lando on those hards. Though whenever a bot or AI is way out in front like that, it's kind of difficult to recatch them. Doesn't matter if they're on the hards and you're on the soft tires. It's just how the game is designed. Once the AIs or rival have a massive gap, they'll do some crazy things. Like if their need should go to pit for you to catch them, they'll just skip pit and 0 tires to the finish line. Yeah, they do those kind of stuff. It's just how the game is designed. Once the game has the advantage, it keeps that advantage. We're gonna just charge up a bit here, power unit, so we can boost on the straight. Charge up a bit, so we can boost on the straight. As you can see, Lando Norris is on the hards, and he just extended his lead on those hards. See if we can attack P3 with Beerman. We're going to charge him a bit for a final attack. Let's boost now. He's too far away. So P2P4 is it here at Austin for us. We'll take it. Alright. Yeah, that power cut just throwed us off, man. So the SAR boost, Movember boost was what I was looking for this track. Alright. Let's take a look now at the debriefing and then we'll jump into our final race of the video. My data is now on 3G. The data seems to be having issues. It's going in and out, so probably that's why it didn't chip in time when the power went out. Alright, so that was the strategy we used. Most of them did a one stop. That was the match. We had the better drivers and the better car here, so we outperformed the rival. But Lando Norris did pretty well for himself. Alright. Here we go for final race of the video, and we're at Singapore, race 4. I think we're going up against a real rival here. The match was quick. Let's see where we qualify, P2, P9. Alright, so finally we see our Bearman getting a good qualifying. It's going to be power, race start, power unit. So we're going to go for race start, power unit. We could go for the Gladiator for race start and power unit. Yeah, so we're gonna go with Prince and alright, let's go double Gladiator, guys. Ooh, we didn't get to switch on the tires, so we're on softs. Rival is also on softs. Nope, he's not. Alright, so we're on mediums. Yeah, we're on mediums. Rival is on hards. I guess he's doing a one stop while we're here going to be doing a two stop. But if he's on hards, he's gone for the Rooster boost. Interesting pick there. Alright, so we want to see if we could create some distance and get some pit stops going. He's on the hard, so we should have a little bit of an advantage here. Let's cut down and save some power unit. Looks like our internet is glitching, guys. I cut down long ago. So it looks like we're gonna have some internet issues here. The hard tires is the best strategy to go around this track. Now we didn't select our tires because we were looking for the boost, and as you can see it's glitching, so my internet is giving a little bit of problems. And we're gonna have to make do, go to pit. Right, we miss pit with our Bearman. Let's boost him there. Ooh, we missed pit with both drivers. Oh man, that's not good. Both drivers is who we missed pit with. Alright, that's not good. We're gonna just go to the hards. The internet is glitching all over the place here for us. Antonelli holding his spot in P1. Pretty good on 0 tires. Did he make it back into pit before the rival? Looks like he did. But then he has that extra power unit that we don't have. And our Bearman saved a little bit of time there. Ooh, and a safety car. A safety car to save the day. That's a perfect safety car. So we're going to be able to charge, and that's for 2 laps, and then we have 1 lap to boost all out. So if we went for the soft tires there, that would be an epic. I mean, we could stop again. We could stop again and go for the soft tires. I think we should get out before P5. We could stop again here and go for the softs. Let's risk it. I'm gonna stop again and go for the softs for one lap. Nah. No, I'm not risking it. We got saved by the safety car there. I mean, we could stop again though and go for the softs. I'm not risking it. Yeah, we'll just go. I'm not gonna risk it because we're only gonna restart the race on lap 6. This is a classic Singapore moment. Lewis Hamilton and Max Verstappen. While Verstappen went for the tires, Hamilton did not. Alright. Let's keep going. Alright, so our power unit is completely charged up. And we do have the tires, so we could just cut them up to regular driving and see if they could go catch up to the safety car. Look, if we could go catch up to the safety car, I could keep Behrman in slow and keep Antonelli on slow and allow Behrman to try and catch up. Alright, Behrman maintaining that gap. Now we're gonna get ready. The rival is gonna have DRS. We're not gonna have DRS. Hit our DRS here. Alright, so the rival didn't use his DRS, or did he use his DRS? I'm not sure. But it's just a boost to finish. Oh, he has his DRS now. He didn't use it, so he could pass us on the straight. But these straight on Singapore is pretty tough to overtake on these straights. And look at that, we snuck up the inside with our Behrman. Yep, the straights here on Singapore is pretty horrible when it comes to DRSing. So he could DRS down that straight, but it's pretty horrible. He could hit DRS now like I did with Behrman there. As you can see, didn't have any effect. And we managed to squeeze P1, P2 there via the safety car. Alright, so safety car saved us there a lot of points, but it was interesting to see that we were out of tires and we were basically holding off the rival there at Singapore. Interesting. Alright, so there we go. Fairly evenly matched on drivers. He has some better parts than me on the car, and I have some better parts than him. I guess he tuned his car for the power unit stat, as you can see there, but that doesn't really help you a lot. Right? So that's basically going to be it for this one. Let me know down in the comments how you guys did in your event. As you can see, I had a power outage in my event, taking away one race there. Race 2 gone, never coming back. And yeah, let me know down in the comments how you guys are doing. Remember to smash the like button if you haven't already done so. Subscribe to the channel. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.